Vladimir. And he does end up getting locked in, so that's not the long range Azir, so this is, bottom lane is getting priority, and because of that now Spirit can come over and help. We might end up having a 3v2, but they get the flash out of
Oh boy, and now the Aftershock is down. Fiddle is so dead as first blood.
Golems.
Taking everything, and speaking of which, he's not looking for golems. He wants to get a kill, as even the TP comes in from the mid lane as KT are here to
Really
make
good angle.
Dread is on a ward, so of course they know he is right coming on in, but Sion from the top lane is making his way in. They really want the Ocean Drake, and AT can say, hell, you can have it. We're not going to fight up against that. And the plate's down on the bottom side. As MT now trying to get on top of UCal. Looks like he might have upgraded his R, actually. Going to miss the Fear on Beyond Death because the flash does come in. UCal, we're looking to turn this one around as Dread is level 6. And here comes Sion from the top lane. Going to miss that Paddle Star, though. Spirit trying to make this a party, but the flash in from King in the Spear is not on time. But now aiming, looking to get on in, has a Sion in front of him. Should be able to take out one. Snowflower also getting low. BDD rather is going to go down, it looks like, almost. And, well, backing off now, Afreeca going to have to be okay with just the 2 kills that they do pick up.
They're going to end up trading a Herald that I don't believe will be able to convert it into turrets, or turret plates, unless maybe they use it mid lane. If they try to use it top.
Oh no, Spirit, not again. He even flashes to get out of that one, but it still is able to go like he's having a bit of fun so far. As they're trying to jump onto the Kazakhs. Can he get the Lantern? Yes, he can, but he's carrying a Kayn with them. As see you later, but Dread is going to pay the iron price for it on the backside. As now, Keen coming in with his team.
And he got it on the most important champion, which is Kazakhs, giving him those Rost orbs.
Hey, take a look at the map right now. Afreeca just say, we really want this mid turret, but top's going down, bottom's going down. It should be a 1 for 2 in terms of the turret trades at the end of the day.
And Afreeca, they have that one Infernal Drake, another one coming up in a minute and a half. Definitely sending him a thank you for that, at least. As meanwhile, we're about to have a potential fight in bot lane.
Yep, trying to line up that stun, and here comes Dread on the Rast, and as well as the Fiddlesticks getting underneath that turret, they're just getting on top of that guy as Empty is going to go down. Spirit goes low, but not able to be sniped by BDD, and here's Kinging in the backside. Huge destruction from the Vladimir, as everybody else just easily able to follow up. Nothing that King can do all alone. It's a total team wipe to the side of KT.
Yeah, and this is going to be the Infernal goal.
They're going to be loving it as Snowflower might be in a little bit of trouble here. Doesn't have his flash. Spirit going to be able to land that fear as dunked. Okay, Keen going to get in there, but take a look at the damage that KT are packing right now. Trying to get on top of Keen as Zenit is going man mode right now. Has a double kill already, but is going to go down eventually. As maybe a little bit too confident in that one, but ended up getting a couple of...
Or at least in what manner.
Yeah, that is very true. Really struggling to find an angle. Okay, see you later. This Vladimir, he's online as
this way.
Dread is like, please take me to your team. I don't want to be part of this one anymore.
Zoe Steele comes in.
It would be truly unholy if that does actually happen. Culling is coming out, just trying to zone them away, but Keen getting on into the pit, but he is going to be hooked up. As, that was actually really close. As Vlad, is going to get stunned down before he can do too much in this.
It's not like the Smite is dealing 1k true damage or whatnot yet, so Zoe, definitely one of the few champions that could potentially steal it. And instead of freaking ham underneath the turret.
Yeah. They're definitely incredibly careful. Cautious as they do go around against the Baron enhanced minions up in the top side. So they just leave Kingen up there to eventually, and they didn't really make a big play for any of the turrets just yet. Looks like they're going to go for the top side, take out the final inner turret.
And region as they're hugging their fountain. So definitely going to come in handy.
Burns very much as tons of wards now are actually down. They're looking to bait this one into a fight.
This is critical game point.
Okay, Dread already going to take a massive amount of damage. Vlad coming in with the TP. Spirit looking at potentially spear him away from the fight as in comes BDD with that Righteous Glory. they'll be happy to chip away at anyone, even Keen in the front line as Zoe trying to do something, but he gets hooked into the backside as now BDD getting a little bit too frisky. Is going to go down to the Cassiopeia, but slowly but surely the big Hemo Plague as Spirit is going to go bye-bye. See you later, Keen. Kingen also does have his Zhonya's. Do they have enough damage to fight back against Kingen? Can they kill him? He is going to be bursted down, but no, Empty is going to clean this one up as Spirit is just getting out of here.
On a runway, and you are relying on Kingen having teleport. Well, he doesn't have it.
That he does not as Dread.
Oh,
boy, how did he even go down there in the front side as, Fear Beyond Death.
Okay, well.
From the right side as see you later, Spirit. That's going to be a couple of kills just gifted on over to KT. As Sion will be able to get out of this one, but Kingen trying to make a case to go for the dive is not going to go for it. And Zenit's like, okay, I guess I'll just kill you then. As the Baron is going down, Snowflower and Kingen threatening them. The smite is going to come in, and oh boy, they found the Zoe. Okay. Yukal is going to have the Zhonya's, but immediately gets Fear Beyond Death, as now it's Kingen versus Cassiopeia, and this time with Vlad so fed, he is going to be able to win this fight. Sion dies eventually, is the happy ending to this story, as KT with the Baron pick up a bunch of kills and could even go on to win the game.
Yeah, I think this is probably going to be the end of the game in just a couple of minutes here.
Spirit,
we have a teleport coming in.
Oh, God, they're just going for it. Zenit as well, trying to get on in there as Spirit is going to go down. 2. There is finally the ace, and KT will push on for the win.
Yeah, and there's no way that this is going to be able to be stopped. Yukal coming up in 20 seconds, aiming just after him, but it's too little too late. The Nexus is definitely going to fall here.
The cannon's not in range. Has too much range, but you are right, you are correct. It is eventually going to fall, and KT, even though it took them a while, they eventually are able to take down game number 1.
BDD was one of the original Aurelian Soul enthusiasts when he first came out. He's definitely not a stranger.
Early on, if he's not going to get baited, although here comes Dread into the backside, the flash on in, the cleanse comes in, but is it enough damage through the magic shield? First blood. Very well executed, getting away as Dread really wants to make something happen in all the lanes now. Kingen does have his flash. He's going to get the stains here as well. Kingen, you're in so much trouble. Is going to flash at the last second, but the flash through from Keen. As well, he waited a long time to get away from that.
If Yukal tries to come around from the corner, really like that they're saying, okay, maybe Aurelian's right there. We don't want to get caught by a Q.
Okay, Paranoia coming in, just trying to deny vision before they can get in. The insta-cleanse from BDD as the Rift Herald does go the way of KT. Spirit looking for that engage. He's going to get 2 members, but in goes Snowflower, trying to get the big taunt, and here's Sion as well. They're just going to burst through that support, but down goes the Fear Beyond Death. They're going to get on top of Zenit too, as well as Umti will get dived upon on the bottom side. Low health bars here from Afreeca.
So they do end up picking this up. And the next dragon that's going to spawn is an Ocean Drake.
Here on top of Snowflower, and they have no idea. Now they're going to have a big idea right in the face of Snowflower. He's in a lot of trouble. He's able to put down the dodge circle, and the Cassiopeia does fight back quite a bit, trying to chunk down Dread and go 1v3, but here's some. Could predict as Kingen, he doesn't want to be part of this game. And Dread is essentially being a third laner in the bottom side, just trying to keep him safe as now they want to get on top of Umti. He does spell shield the stun, but going in the back line, there is the stopwatch as here comes Kingen, big stun onto that one. He's going to save Snowflower as, he might burn down, but not quite. In goes Dread as BDD once again trying to go 1v3 as the rest of them are distracted. Snowflower able to pick up a kill. Support v support as Afreeca, unfortunately, this time around went a little bit too deep.
Yeah, that was really strange. I think the Wolves were even surprised. They're so mad at Kingen, they're like, that wasn't supposed to hit. Kingen's telling him, go back into your den.
I wonder if that's because he's technically, I don't even want to go through the mental gymnastics of that one. Either way, bunch of turrets going down. They get mid Sion when you're trying to get on top of Zenit. How can you do that without your flash if you are the Camille? As Umti, wow, he's having a little bit of trouble there as the taunt does come in onto the Zoe. As Spirit, no, wrong team, my good friends. Now, this is the wrong side. He is able to actually get away, but there's the big stun. Nicely done from the side of Zenit. as he was trying to make the big Jarvan escape actually happen, as now Kingen nearly going to go down, but does have that shield to keep him alive from that Fear Beyond Death. The one objective that they really can grab right now will be the Ocean Drake, and a second one will be coming in as the third Drake of the game. The damage to come in, BDD now extremely fast, looking to land that stun onto aiming as Keen trying to come into the front and just deny that one. And he will go on to the Camille as he does not get feared up with that hook shot. Another bubble to land onto Kingen as they want to go into this one, but stunned up is the Urgot. Man, he is so tanky in that front line, but Spirit not even halfway as tanky as eventually
Cassiopeia's cool champ.
Cassiopeia is able to just rip shreds.
Spirit have to do that for him.
Dread looking for the steal. They're going to deny vision first, as well as the plants. Can
That's
he
step
guess
one.
it?
He gets the taunt. Now you go for the burst.
Okay, can they get it? In goes Dread, and he's not going to be able to pick it up, as Zoe will get a kill onto the Cassiopeia. But the Baron, most importantly, will go to the side of KT.
Yeah, and that was a really close call. I think I saw the Baron go to 78 HP, so I don't think anyone really won that Baron. But nonetheless, maybe I was wrong there, but does go over to KT, and that means that the Afreeca team comp is going to have a really big problem handling the Baron buff minions. So right now they're shredding through the minions. They're making it so, hey KT, you have Baron of mine.
Let's potentially get an Infernal spawn for KT.
Give Infernal an Infernal.
Oh,
No,
just
Mountain? All right, we'll take it. Come over this way, and then he goes for the taunt, but then KT didn't burst it immediately, and so still Dread had an opportunity to potentially steal. So
trying to bully down you or Umti rather, but they're going to be punished for it.
Oh,
As now everybody is the front line as Cassiopeia easily does damage behind. Lock them up, boys. This game is a done deal as triple kill of the Cassiopeia. The comp working its magic, as now KT could look for the win.
yeah, and that's definitely going to be it. The death timers are way too high. Spirit and Dread, not the two champions that you want to respawn if you're even trying to have a hope of surviving this push. And with all 5 members of KT still alive, Demolish, Azarun coming in handy as well. Baron minions, this is it for game number 2.
Lining it up was Afreeca saying, hey, take me, Scion, and that he did, as the rest of KT able to put the nail in the coffin. 2-0 is the very unsurprising score whenever I am casting for KT up against Afreeca. Guys, that's my 11th series in a row that has gone to 2-0. I have not cast a 2-1 series just yet. We'll see if that changes in the second one, as KT should be very ecstatic about their win. They finally pick up a second one in here in the LCK. They're going to go ahead and shake hands. KT definitely deserve to pick up that victory. Well played.
Yeah, and KT in game number 2 definitely looked a lot more decisive and aware of what their comp wanted to do and how to do it. And then it sort of helped that Afreeca's comp sort of helped them too. They were, KT was like, you know,
he was just doing Cassiopeia things. Either way, I'm going to hand it to Ji-sun to help out with the translation.
Thank you very much, guys. We're going to be joined by Snowflower and Kingen from KT Rolster. Snowflower, it's your first MVP after joining KT Rolster. How do you feel?
첫 MVP가 많이 늦긴 했지만 앞으로 더 많이 받고
It did take a long while, but getting the MVP doesn't really matter. I'm gonna do my best to make sure KT Rolster to pick up victories. Kingen, this is also your first MVP at LCK. How do you feel?
드디어 승리의 맛을
You're
느껴보는 것
finally
같고요.
tasting
이거를 잊지 않고
how
다음
victory
경기도
tastes like.
똑같이 이기고 싶습니다.
I'm trying not to forget this, and we're gonna keep this victory going.
선수는 킹겐 선수 또 엄티 선수와 함께 젊은 피 라인업이에요. 또 오늘
Snowflower, you are one of the young guns of KT Rolster, and you are the oldest member of KT Rolster currently. So,
일단
are you the main shot caller?
제가 이제 5명이 각자 자신이 원하는 바나
Well, actually, we all 5 players always talking about what they want to try and play.
운영을 하기 때문에
We're
제가
gonna just
오더 같은 걸 하지
pick
않고
the
5명이
best
다
situation
말하는
at
식으로
every
합니다.
moment. So I'm not the leading shot caller. We're just coordinating everything.
오늘 쓰레쉬로 엄청 좋은 모습 보여주셨어요.
There were a lot of outplays on your Thresh today.
쓰레쉬가 그 1티어 자리를
A lot of people are saying that Thresh is Fearless champion since Rocket got nerfed a lot.
작년부터 쓰레쉬에 대하여 되게 고평가를 하고 있었고
Well, I thought Thresh was actually a really good champion since last year. I can't say it's a top tier champion, but it is indeed a good champion.
스피릿 선수가 피들스틱을 들고 나왔습니다.
Spirit, he
피들스틱
played
서포
fiddle
상대해보니까
support.
어떠세요?
How was it?
일단 쓰레쉬 상대로 피들스틱을 되게 많이 쓰는
Well,
경향이 있긴
A
한데
lot of people
쓰레쉬
play
쪽에서
fiddle stick
그랩을 하게
against
된다면
Thresh,
성공하게
but
된다면
if you land your
피들
hook
쪽도
on
많이 위험하게
fiddlestick, it is
돼서
actually really
서로
tricky for them to
5대5
play
구도로
against
할
it.
수 있는 것 같아요.
So I
네,
think it's
알겠습니다.
50-50.
그리고 1세트에서 케인 픽이 나왔습니다. 상대가 엄티
And
선수가
Afreeca
케인을
went
굉장히
with
잘하잖아요.
Kane jungle, but
선수가 무슨 말씀이
Umti is
있었나요?
also a good Kane player. So did he give any
일단
comments about
저희
it?
팀에서도 케인에 대한 연습이 있었고
Well, KT Rolster, we also try a lot of
엄지 선수
experiments on Kane,
개인적으로
and
케인에
Umti,
대해서
he personally is a
이해도
really
있기
good
때문에 뭐
Kane player.
아무런 말도 없긴
So
했습니다.
we actually
네,
didn't have any
일단
special
팀적으로
comments
케인에 대한
about
준비가
it.
잘 되어 있었다고 말씀을 하셨습니다. 자, 2세트 얘기
And let's
나눠보면서
move
오늘
on to
킹겐
game
선수,
2, Kingen.
유칼 선수와 고등학교 동창이시라고 했어요.
I heard that you went to
네,
same
그래서 꼭
high
이기고
school with
싶었다고
Yuka.
말씀하셨는데
And
이기니까
you
좋으신가요?
did say you want to take him down for sure.
이겨서 일단 기분도 좋은데
I'm really happy that I got the victory.
진심으로 저한테 고생했다고 하는 거
And when we
보고
handshaked
진짜로
after game, Yuka told me it was a good game.
그걸
So
느끼면서 좀 기분
felt really
좋긴
good.
했는데 좀 미안하기도.
and also I felt a bit sorry.
아, 이것이 우정입니다. 마치 청년
It's
드라마를
a
보는 것
true
같은
friendship, I guess.
말이었는데요. 유칼 선수와는 학교 다닐 때도 친하게
Were you
지내셨어요?
guys friends when you were in same high
학교
school?
다닐 때는 이제 과가 같은 과라서
Yeah,
그냥
we
이제 같이 다니는 친구로 지내다가
were like just
여기
friends.
와서는 완전
but
친해-
After I joined
친한
KT
것도
Rolster,
얘기를
we
아,
became really close
네,
friends.
알겠습니다. 자, 이 세트에서 아우렐리온
So in the game number 2,
BDG 선수가
BDD played
픽한
played
계기가
Aurelion
뭘까요?
Soul. Why was
연습
that?
때, 아웃솔
So
얘기는
during the
나왔는데
practice
사실
games,
그렇게
we did
스크린에서
mention about Aurelion
쓰진
Soul,
않아서
but we
바뀌거든요.
actually didn't really
근데
practice it during the
아무래도
scrims.
보성이 형이
But
자신감이 너무
BDD has a
넘치고
lot of
잘하는
confidence
미드다
on
보니까
Aurelion
모든
Soul
챔피언
and
다
also
잘 다룬다는
all the
자신감이
other mid
있어서
champions.
뽑은 게 아닌가 싶어요.
네,
That
오늘
was
중요할
probably
때
the
BDG
reason why.
선수의 아웃솔도 빛났던 경기였습니다. 자, 상대가 기인 선수예요. 국대탑 상대해보니까
And
어떠셨어요?
you were facing up against
사실
Keen, the
긴장도
national top
되는데
laner.
저희 팀에서
I was really
제가 최대한
nervous,
긴장 안 하게
but all of our
이렇게 잘
players
순화해서 저한테
were
말을
helping me
해주는 것도
out
있었고,
so much to let me
조합상으로도
feel
제가 편할
comfortable.
수밖에 없었던
And
그런
I had
경기라고 생각하거든요.
A easier matchup, to be honest.
앞으로 더
So,
지켜봐야 될 것 같아요.
I'm gonna keep this
경기
hard work
때는
going.
긴장을 안 하셨는데 지금 인터뷰가 조금 긴장되시는 것 같아요.
손에
I
땀이
think you were a bit nervous on interview
편하게
stage.
하셔도 좋을 것 같습니다.
Yes,
저희
I'm
장면
sweating a
보면서
bit on
얘기를
my
나눠볼
hands.
텐데요. 17분의 미드 쪽 칸타에서 사이온을
Let's go through some
사이온으로 이 궁을
highlights right here.
루시안에게 박아서 이렇게
Her ultimate landed on
베스를
Lucian.
선물해준 장면이 있었습니다. 상황 좀 알려주세요.
What was going on over here?
싸움 나면 저는 그냥 바로 궁 쓸 생각하고 제 진영 보고 상대 진영
So
보면서
whenever a team
어디로
fight
꺾을지
happens, I'm ready to
사실
just
제
ult him.
화면만 볼 수 있으니까
네.
미니맵으로 상대가 어디로 움직이는지
So
보면서
I have my
보는
eyes on the
거잖아요.
minimap,
그래서
see where the
잘
opponents
될지
are
안
located
될지는
at.
거의 운이라고
I
생각하긴
think
하거든요. 그래서
I
좀
need a
운이
lot
좋았던
of
것
luck. So at that
마지막
moment, I was
콘서트
very
사이온의
lucky.
공이 정말 빛났습니다. 킹겐 선수 계속해서 스매시 선수 대신 출전 중인데
킹겐,
부담감은 없으신가요?
You're playing
사실 부담감이
as a starting lineup instead of Smap right now. Is there any pressure?
제 스크림도 봐주고
No, there is no
제가
pressure.
부족한 부분도 알려주고 제가
I mean,
힘들어하면
Smap is always helping me out so much. He
정신적
always helped me
지주가
during the
되는
screams.
이렇게
He gives me
잘
so
저를
much
케어해줘서
advice.
사실
And also,
부담감보다
he gives
자신감이
me a lot of help in terms of
네,
mentality.
스매시
So
선수의
I really
조언도
want to
잘
thank
듣고
him.
있다고 말씀해 주셨습니다. 이제 KT
The
죽음의
KT
4연전이라고
Rolster.
불리는 경기가 남아 있습니다.
A tough
그리핀,
schedule is coming up.
샌드박스, SK,
Griffin,
그리고 다시
Sandbox, SK
그리핀.
Telecom, and Griffin again
네, 어떻게
in the beginning of
준비하고 계세요,
second
루코
round
선수?
robin.
일단 저희 팀 이제 개인 팀적으로 많이
I think
맞추고 있는
we are
운영이 있는데
becoming more
그게 거의 다
solid as a team.
완성돼가고 있고
Our macro and
그게 완성이
rotation are
된다면
become
이제
solid.
저희도 저희 힘을
So,
보여드리고
I think we are
즐길 수 있지
quite
않을까.
ready to show what we got from now on.
야, 완성형 KT 기대해 보겠습니다. 그리고 킹겐
킹겐,
선수의
wanna add on
각오도
to that?
들어볼게요.
제가 경기를 별로 안 나왔지만
Well, I haven't been playing.
많이 나온
on stage a
선수만큼
lot,
노련하고
but
잘하는 모습 보여드릴 수
I want to
있도록
pull up
열심히
some
하겠습니다.
experience
알겠습니다.
techniques
자,
and
킹겐 선수
mechanics
이제
against a
긴장
lot of
푸셔도
players.
돼요. 인터뷰 끝났습니다.
So
네,
we the end
인터뷰
of the
고생하셨고요.
interview
저희
with Snowflower
안녕하면서
and Kingen.
끝낼게요.
And I'm
여러분
gonna pass it back to the
감사합니다.
casters.
안녕.
Bye bye.
Oh boy. Here we go again. Thank you, Ji-sun, by the way.
Let it go, make my body go. Make our bodies high.